Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the CSC Challenger Series brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. William Stewart here, per usual, back behind me. Well, not really back behind me, but in the background is going to be Miss Haley Robertson. Sean probably joining us a little bit later on. We'll find out here as we kick in with this fantastic match in Division Number 1 this evening. Well, we're gonna have a show tonight. That's the key. We got Ryan Gervais and Chris Shampine, two fantastic players involved in our CSC Challenger Series. On the losers' side, trying to get that one more match at a time to possibly get to a finals position. We're gonna find out who's gonna get the upper hand tonight. But let's go ahead and kick it on over to Mr. Chris Shampine as we get started. He's known as the sharpshooter. His current vendor is Golden Apple Vending. That's actually one close near me. That's we got a couple boards in Wichita. How about that? Location is Horseshoe Bar. He's playing for 27 plus years. His current average is a 4.55 with an 881 all-star ranking. He's currently throwing those Magento Dart Sharpshooter 20-gram signature barrels as well. So far, he's coming in to this match, as I mentioned, with that 4.55 MPR, but 29 marks, 5 marks, 87 marks, and 3 white horses so far. Not a bad little resume for Chris, and he's had some success in this series before. I think last year or the last season, he had kind of a successful run in my eyes for a newcomer. I think if you can, not go 2-0, get a few wins on your belt, that's pretty good for a first comer in our series. But his opponent tonight, let's kick it on over to Mr. Ryan, the Reaper. His current vendor is Midwest Coin Concepts. His location is Legends, and he's been playing for 20 plus years. Current average, though, a 4.98 MPR with a 666 all-star ranking list. That is, I don't know about that one, Ryan. I'd be trying to get up or down off that number as quick as possible. Just don't like it. The 3 6s, come on. No, thank you. All right, throwing his Magento Darts Reaper 20-gram barrel. So 2 Magento Darts sponsored players going at it tonight. Why do I keep doing that? I've done that so many times to this same name. It's not Magento, it's Magneto, and I keep doing that. So I apologize. But hey, one man band tonight. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling no matter what, despite Haley yelling at me in the background. Haley, you can just do it on. You can do it on live if you want to. Just go ahead and rip me to shreds. Come on, let's hear your voice for the first time. You gonna do it? No? Alrighty. Well, I tried, ladies and gentlemen. I tried. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and kick it on over to our players here. We've got a pretty good match in store and up for grabs. I will get to Ryan's overall stats. How about 26 9 marks, 7 8 marks, 87 marks, and 2 white horses so far on the season. So almost identical, to be fair, on overall stats. The plus side for Ryan is having these 6 better 9 marks and the 1 white horse on Chris's side advantage. So really not much in between these guys despite the overall average. I think that's the big differential. 4.98 to a 4.55. That's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be tough I think it's going to be a tough match for Chris tonight, right? It's going to be a tough match for Chris. I think that overall, I hate doing this, but I got a 9-3 win going to Ryan here tonight. And maybe we'll go with, after last week, I kind of got to go more than I expect to, right? Because they just threw us off guard. So let's go with an old 17.5 line for that. What do you say? 17.5 line for the 9 marks this evening. Chris starting off with a 95 on the count up score. Haley said you like it, huh? Did you? Please tell me you're just going to go live at one point tonight, Haley. Haley, it's not going to be bad. It can't get any worse than I'm doing right now. Heck, I just screwed up a name 3-4 times in a row. Come on, Haley. help a guy out. Anyway, hey, let's get to this showdown this evening, folks. Race to 9 battle per usual in our Division 1 and Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. It's always a good long fight, right? And if we do have a 3-leg spread, it will go the way of the player down, and then they'll get that advantage until they can regain that deficit. So that little player advantage rule, we'll see if it comes into effect tonight. Chris with a good little start, though. 7 mark. Donald Hurt says 9-3, bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Yeah, it is a little bit of a bold move, but with the overall NPR differential, I don't know. I just had to go with it, but we'll see. Chris, he's kind of a little firework, isn't he? He can pop off at any moment like he's doing right off the rip here in this matchup. 156 points on the board, throwing a 7.00. You see kind of a slow start for Ryan here. He's got the support system behind him here at Legends. Popular bar for us here. Of course, we got a few players that play out of there. Brett Hollanday, the Becks, Corey Beck to be exact. Good position for Ryan. Can he possibly find the triple? He cannot. What do you folks think in the chat? Throw your predictions out. I see you folks joining us. Share this around to your buddies. Let them know that we are live here for the CSC Challenger Series. Ryan trying to stand some ground on those 16s, but Chris with the big time advantage here should go ahead and 1-2 punch that number. And I don't mind the transition to the 20s at all. Rather than taking a look at the 15s, just go ahead and make this leg yours. Of course, the question we always ask here is, when are we going to get that 2-leg differential? When are we going to see it happen? Will it happen before break? Will it happen after break? If it happens before break, and usually when it does happen, that's tall tale sign of our winner. Most of the time, once we see that 2-leg differential, that person holds their ground and takes the win overall for the evening. Chris needs just the one bull here to put this leg away. And he does grab it for a 4.71 to kick his night off. 3.83 for Ryan. A little bit of a slow start for him, but as Ben says here, Ryan is a slow starter. It took him 4 years to pass kindergarten. That's rough, brother. Come on now. That's rough. Ryan, I'm sorry he did that to you, my guy. You better be a good friend of Ryan here. Needs to start off with at least a 5 here. Not go ahead and throw a 7 or 9, just like Chris did in that first leg. 6 is not bad. I'll take that as an opener. See if Ryan will take a look at the 19s here. I would with my last. Looks like he's going to. Takes a shot. Only a single, though. Clint Galloway saying, shoot well, fellas. I tell you what, Clint. You played very well this past weekend. You would be quite the shot here involved in this CSC Challenger Series. Try to get in the mix if possible. Remember, you can find out more about the Partners Promoting Darts program, dartstoc.com. Got a really great map on there that you can see all the locations involved in the PPD program. Just hop on down to the nearest location and start shooting. Get involved in those DRTs. Big triple from Shampine. Does he take a look here? He stayed downstairs. Interesting. I figured he'd at least take a shot at that triple 20. There, he took the look on that last start there. Single 5 was all he could grab. That's quite all right. I think you got to at least take your opportunities here and there to shut the door and try to grab that 2-leg differential early. I think that's a big 7 mark for Ryan in this circumstance here. Once again, force Chris to hammer out all darts possible on the 19. And as you can see, only comes up with the 4 mark here. So will Ryan get a look once again at the 19s? I mean, 1-2 pop here will take the close. Two big trip 20s. And how about that? Converts on over to the 18s, trying to grab another dart, another wedge. All right, I'm doing some due diligence. I might be working on something, guys. I'm working on something. We'll see if it happens and if we can do it or not. The resurrection. That's what we're going to call it. I don't know if we can call him. He's got a beard nowadays. That's kind of scary. That's it. That's it. He grew it out for the Pirate season. We'll call it that. Anyway, Ryan here with the 20s and 18s. I'd be tempted to take a look here, considering the circumstances. Yeah, last start, definitely at the trip 17. There you go. Our first 9 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Mr. Ryan and Gervais. Great stuff. And what a time to do it. Locks in. Great positioning on this leg. The door's slightly open here for Chris, but he's got to come through with a big 9 and rely on Ryan not capitalizing on a triple. There's the 9 for Chris's first 9 of the evening. As you can see, he shuts the door on those 16s here. Forces the hand of Chris. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see if his mic's working now.
Of course, my mic's working, Will. I'm a professional here. Hi, guys. How have you all been?
Look who we just brought in. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nicholas Teixeira. How about that?
Yeah, pleasure to be back on. Well, you know, Nicholas, it's not the first time you've called my name wrong on this show, Will, but hey, I was just sitting back here. I was working on some marketing materials for a new barrel launch. I'm like, I could shamelessly plug and commentate the CSC. This is the best day ever.
Oh, no, I forgot about that aspect, folks. I'm sorry already. I'm sorry ahead of time. But hey, welcome back. The resurrection. Here we go.
Yeah, it's been so long. I've aged. I've grown facial hair. I wear glasses now. There's been a whole character development arc in the meantime. Just like Chris Shampine, right? I mean, we've seen him as a Division II player continually get better with his game. Now fighting in Division I against Ryan Gervais, and what should be a good battle here tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we know what the stream can do. I kind of, maybe I over exaggerated, but I did call a 9-3 win here to Ryan. But we know that Chris, like I said, he's a scrappy player. He kind of has some fireworks behind him, and at any given moment, he can pick up his pace. And I think the stream does that for him. He's kind of one of those guys that lifts up when he needs to at the right time.
Yeah, I think on paper it says 9-3, and stacks of paper don't lie. Look at my bank account. Ryan Gervais should be the favorite in this matchup in most conceivable metrics. But I mean, Champine's been scrappy. He's been fighting, and he's been really doing the time on the dartboard. I'm really curious to see how this will play out. As I mean, we're getting nearly 1,000-point game here, and this is an opportunity to get a break of throw for a 2-0 lead here for Chris.
We always say a 2-0 advantage is pretty significant if it happens before break. Well, it happened before break, and Chris just stole it at the very last moment here. But is it too early? That's the question. Or can Chris ride this out to a successful finish? We're going to find out.
You know, a little early, right? I mean, don't be wrong. A 2-0 advantage is massive in this format.
Yeah.
That being said, because it's happening so early on the night, as long as you don't let it snowball. Now, when you start getting another leg or two on the board, it starts to feel like it's getting out of hand. But that's the nice thing about this long format with the break in the middle. You get opportunities to reset. It's kind of like set play in that sense with that break in the middle there.
Well, Ryan, only a 2-mark start. Uh-oh.
Chat, I missed you guys. I wonder, have you guys been behaving well while I've been gone? It's been a season and a half, one season of the WCS and half a season of the CSC. Have they not been behaving well? Do you not like them anymore?
No, I mean they're pretty naughty. No, they've always been great. Let's get real here, buddy. We have some great viewers. I mean regular viewers that no matter what tune in. I talked to somebody this past weekend who says like they work odd hours and they will set their alarm and specifically wake up if they have like a night shift or whatever to make sure that they watch the CSC, whether it's Monday or Wednesday night. And I'm like, really, you do that? And she's like, yeah, of course. I can't miss it. I said, that's crazy. Are you kidding me? I sleep. Come on. I need it. I need my beauty sleep.
You know, you definitely do need your beauty sleep. I was looking at you the other day and I was like, man, he really just looks like that all the time, huh? Just awful.
Gosh, buddy,
Absolutely awful.
I aged 5 years in a year. I feel like
I,
34 hit me hard.
yeah, you make 34 look like 36 at the very least. And I make 27 look like, well, now I actually look like 27, but I still had baby face for the longest time here. Now I'm like aging.
All of a sudden, I got three chins, and I don't know where those came from.
Oh, I gave you mine. Don't
That's
worry.
it. That's it.
This is a very scrappy leg here. This is not what either players envisioned going on. This should be a cleanup shot on the 20, and it is a cleanup shot on the 20. But right now, if I'm Ryan and I'm Chris, I'm thinking this is the most winnable leg of them all tonight, and I need to pick it up right here, right now.
Yeah, it was a smart close there from Ryan. This allows him to, do what he pleases. He can take his chance at the 17, although probably point a few darts and then take a look with the last. Hope for the 9. Hope for the 9. Nope.
He'll take a 7, though. I think that will do.
That will certainly do. Close that big 17 and force Chris to a lower number on the corner pockets. You got Jessica and Logan that said, Jessica said, I have alarm set for both days and I watch every week. Love it.
I used to have alarms set for the show, but that's because I would take naps and then set up the show last second. And that's why I'm glad that there's a true producer on the show now. I mean, Haley doing fantastic work with this. If there's at least one pirate post a week with a pun, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic even.
You don't need to try to get your job back, buddy.
Well, how about a 9 mark? Do we still say boom goes the dynamite? Is that like, did we get rid of that yet?
I don't know. I've never said it much.
It's a 9 mark.
We tried the burn the flag thing, and that was like, brother, maybe we shouldn't say that.
Wait, whoa, we don't put we. I have burned 0 flags. I have not been doing any of that.
Yeah, we quickly learned the downside of that once we had a clip go out that didn't have the 9 mark symbol going. We were like, wait, what?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go back to the lab on that one. If you guys are curious, I've been back for 1 episode and I broke it.
Yeah,
I touched something.
Whew. Alrighty. Well, okay. That was interesting. Haley informed us and stuff, and I have no idea what she really said.
Tosos. It turns out that Champine's on the road in Arizona right now.
Okay.
So we might be getting a little 2-camera action. We're getting spoiled over here.
Okay, so we'll get the old switches in between. That game screen background looks familiar there for Chris.
Well, let's talk about something like a Tosos, right? I mean, both these bars, Legends and Tosos, which I love that, by the way, I can recognize Legends without tuning into the beginning of the show, just from the years of seeing the bar. Both great dart bars, bars that really are by the players for the players. Scarborough running Tosos out there doing all these big added promotions. Hollandaise out there doing these big promotions over at Legends. It's just really cool to see these dart-centric opportunities. There was a big argument in my local original Florida vendors Facebook page about dart bars and supporting players and everything like that. And I said, if there's a good bar that supports players, the players need to bring their friends to it. And as the bar owner, you have to ask the players what they want. And doing stuff like that builds up good dart culture like both these bars have.
Yeah. Looks like we're experiencing a little bit of lag here on our setup, but I know Haley's trying to, like you said, just trying to load up another location. So as soon as that location's up and running, I'm sure we'll fix this lag here on Ryan's side. But just trying to set up the switches in between here as we got a little surprise added location from Chris. So
this is a good opportunity. Ryan cleaning this up, getting a little bit more of a stable footing. Seems settling down into place. Chris going to have to bed these 18s to try to get back into it. Anything less than that is not momentum getting back. This might be quickly heading to a 2-2 direction, excuse me. Mentioned Chris's development earlier on. Winner of this matchup does play Sean Cafflish. I mean, talk about a player when we started streaming, Will, back in the day, this CSC, where Cafflish was a very solid mid-4 shot. And now there's arguments that he's one of the top in Wisconsin. And that's basically saying you're one of the top in the nation. I mean, he really has been putting the time in the board right now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he certainly has. I mean, the last, year and a half, 2 years for Chris have been really successful. Kind of funny one on YouTube. I'm surprised Will said Ryan's name right, but not Magneto. But this is the 100th time I think I've done that, where I just roll with it and I just mix some letters around, or I don't know what I see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Archive.
Yep, exactly. I'm
the
sorry.
Right show.
It's just me in a nutshell.
You are the nut to the shell, sir. you little flag burner, you.
Big nut, no shell. Anyway.
No, that is not what I said. That is not what I said. Well,
all right,
nuts,
all
that's
right.
a 2-2 score line there. Ryan Gervais does nail the Bulls.
Please clip that. Please clip that, Ailey.
Don't blame this on me.
Goodness.
Carly, Kayla, anybody, when you watch this back, I just showed up.
Guys, that was a big jump up in average, that leg there. So that's exactly what players, these players needed, because that was a 0.3, 0.4 jump overall for both these guys in overall average. By far, of course, their best leg of the night.
Yeah, it's been interesting seeing this match develop. You can tell both these players are struggling to get fully into gear and staying in that gear. Moments of brilliance followed by some big clerical errors. Can't be making those all night. You got to get them out of your system early on, because you're not going to have the recipe for success otherwise. Now, Will, you're basically a CSC player now after Nebraska. I mean, what do you think as a professional darts player?
Listen here, sir. I am still nowhere near ready for that one. I don't have the stamina for the CSC. I don't think quite yet, but it would be fun to try to do it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought about it.
Big nut, really no stamina.
That's it. I don't know. I think I'm just in awe of the overall race to 9 format. I think that really develops. If you can hang and compete with the, like I said, the stamina level and really show true consistency, it's this race to 9 format provides that opportunity for you to really blossom. I mean, Mike Mullen said it best a few years ago when he was talking about that and saying, "Hey, this allows us to play," and he's so right.
Well, it shows your match IQ and your dart IQ. It shows your ability to stay strong. I was talking with some players this week. I was at a tournament trying to go and be a player, and then remembering promptly that I'm not Will Stewart. I said one thing. I chalked the finals of the women's singles cricket, and I said to the runner-up, I said, "Hey, you went up there and you played perfect strategy the first leg. The second leg, it started getting a little bit more like 50-50. And the last leg, you just started playing fatigued. You started getting way too risky. You started swinging around." I said, "Did you feel as tired as your strategy seemed like you were?" And the answer was yes. And that's why it's so important in cricket, stay disciplined. When you start taking risks for the sake of taking risks, your results will not show anything positive.
It could just be the internet in the area. There could be nothing we can do about it from Ryan's side. So it's unfortunate that we're getting that interference on his side, but it looks like Toso's is lag free, or that location is pretty lag free. So I mean, if push comes to shove, we can just switch it over here to Chris's view for a little bit and hope it returns. We do
We know.
apologize, but that's the nature of the beast. We're all remote
I don't
show.
apologize at all. No, this is free. Welcome to your free dart show, nerds.
Yeah, take that, Kurt.
What are they going to do? Fire me again?
Big 9 for Ryan there. That was absolutely great. Gold content, Nick.
Thanks, man. Happy to be here for the sound bites. Yeah, what a time for a 9. Chris does fire back with a 6, but because of that last trip, that difference of 3 marks, all of a sudden Ryan gets an opportunity to continue to, well, I think it's appropriate to say this, drive the boat.
That was good.
Thank you. I already say it a lot, so it was like really easy. As we might get back to back, Gervais does this. Hey-ya!
Good luck clipping that, Haley. Good luck clipping that, girl.
Yeah, hashtag Darty people on TikTok.
Man. Did you use any of my great promos? I didn't hear any.
Me?
Yes.
For the podcast?
Yep.
Did you have to listen to the intro of the show? You have to listen to it because
oh my gosh,
like it's a live show. It's not a promo. It's part of the intro to the live show.
Oh,
that's a 6.39 for Ryan, by the way, a magnificent leg, and that's the standard that we expected when you predicted that 9-3 scoreline. Will.
Yeah, I mean back to back, pretty good legs. 6.33, 6.39. That's really gonna. That's going to put things in order for Ryan. He's now at a 5.09 after starting out with a 3.83, 4.53, and then a 4.36. So how quickly things can get turned back around here, as I mentioned, was the 2-leg differential early just kind of a fluke? When it's that early, it's hard to, kind of go with the normal trend of once you establish the 2-leg differential that you're gonna follow it up to the finish.
Well, speaking of following up to the finish, Big Nut, I mean, how have you been, man, with the CSC this season? I mean, tell me a little bit about the storylines. We saw the Kevin Luke. We'll hold it together. We saw Kevin Luke have that big struggle, right? We saw that be a big storyline. And we see Leonard Gates make it into a seat match after years almost years since his last appearance, when we saw his dominance in season 3 and 4, or maybe. Tell me what's going on there.
Yeah, so I mean, as I predicted Leonard making a run here this season, but unfortunately, there was some circumstances behind that Ram and Leonard matchup, and it is what it is. But I mean, you look at that Kevin Luke, Mike Maloney. Oh, what could have been, but didn't end up being in the long run. Just kind of unfortunate that both came off of a weekend of darts, and one struggled, the other one kind of kicked in. But Kevin came into a weekend after darts and kind of struggled, but he's got a chance. He's got a tough grandpa, Daryl Nycannon, tonight in that 7th, 8th place position on the top half of our bracket. I mean, that's no slouch match. We've seen Daryl do some pretty impressive things of late.
Yeah, Daryl, not surprising at all. When you first introduced him to me back in 2023 at NDA Team Dart, one of those guys that you said he has one of the most unique darts and you have to go try him. And I went in and I said, oh, Will was right. And I threw those things and they were just freaky, man. Those bumblebees that are super long, just wilding out over there. As that's a smart dart there from Ryan. Grabs that 20 on the last. This is good interplay. To see him do well is not a surprise. We saw him do well at KDC. We saw him do well at Booyah. We've seen him get consistently good runs, and he's showing that he's perfectly capable of maintaining a 5 standard. The problem is that at this point in the season, 5 standard is not the standard anymore. It's 5.5.
It seems like it, right? You've got to push the envelope on those last few matches to get what you want. Does Ryan take a look here? You bet your butt he's going to take a look. Right back to the 16s here for the last. Good conversion on a 7
bet
mark.
Your buddy?
You bet your butt.
Oh, why would I do that?
Well, it's just a term. I mean, you've
never I believe they say bet your ass. Your booty? Is that what it's supposed to be for the Pirates?
I guess. Oh my goodness. Great 9 mark for Chris. You caught me off guard there, my guy.
Will's regretting texting me.
I
so
am
much
very,
right now.
very much like, gosh dang it. I forget what I put myself through when I got you on the mic with me. You antagonize it so much too. You try to force me to laugh, and I know it.
No,
I've
I'm just funny.
so many times.
There's a difference.
You force all the versions of Will to come out. Sad, mad, disappointed.
Oh,
laughter.
There's so much to break down there in a therapy session for a later time. Ryan, not really in an assailable position in this. Going to be stuck to the Bulls. Closing up here does not leave him in range. So he's going to have to play big here, hope for a random miss. But this is looking likely for Chris, despite potentially 6 Bulls. Not quite.
Well, Ryan to capitalize for 3-3. I like the transition down just to kind of try to lock in this one.
Don't leave a game shot. Be disciplined. That's what we said towards the end of these legs. This is how you win this long format. Letting him go double bull, trip would just feel like such a critical error. Grabs the bull in the first. If you can get the point lead, this starts to get really interesting. Not quite. But how conservative or how aggressive does Chris play this? He proved earlier on when it was 3-3 on the Bulls. He was not afraid. Going to try it again. Needs to drill it. And that's the risk.
Somebody brought up Tapegate here in the chat. I just want to say I didn't mind it because I got a solid hug out of the deal.
Chad, if you're curious, I'm not ignoring you. It's been a while, so I actually can't log into the chat.
Yes. They're not saying anything about you. Don't worry.
I didn't think they were. They're probably talking about my podcast.
The only one I've seen so far is Logan Jensen, who said, "I thought you said Nick was never coming back."
Yeah, that's how this thing ended. It was, "Don't come back. Don't you ever come back again. Scram. Get out of here." Well, Ryan was going to be a little tilted after that. That's an unfortunate miss there. Not collecting any bulls when that was a 1 bull for 2 trips. That all of a sudden felt like an easy steal that went to a not even a chance. 3-3 now. Going into the break, it's important to get this leg because we know coming out of the break, it can be a little hard to get your momentum back.
Yeah, certainly so. It's a big time leg here. We always say it, leg 7, 8, and 9 are those ones that you really need to lock in and try to provide the best MPR possible. Let's see if Ryan can start off with a doozy. That'll work.
Well, if you were going to prom and you had to take one of these players as your date, which one would you more likely to introduce to your dad?
Oh, brother. One that can beat Nick's dad in a fight. Anyway, I'd probably take. Give me Ryan. Give me Ryan.
You take Ryan to meet your dad.
Give me Ryan. Give me Ryan for the win.
For the win.
Give me Ryan for the win.
You heard it here, Big Nut. I'll let it go. I
gotta know. It's a new nickname, brother. It's a new nickname, brother.
Next Dart jersey coming out soon.
Oh, goodness. Giant acorn on the back of my jersey.
Oh,
they're watching and they're already texting us in the background, I guarantee you.
We've done worse on this show. I've been here for 9 seasons before this. I know what we've done. I don't like this. Oh, that was such a good last start there from Ryan. Needed to collect it. I think that was a very risky shot selection, but it pays out. You don't plan on missing if you're that good, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Haley, you do forget that Nick dropped the F-bomb on live.
I have.
Once. One time. But he doubled. I think he doubled down in his podcast recently, so it's all right.
Oh, podcast is
It's
censorship. Don't expect that.
There's not.
We won't really curse in the first 30 minutes, but once we start getting into it, we're talking about it. Point of questions live every other Tuesday. First episode just came out last Tuesday. This Tuesday we got some videos coming out tomorrow on Jen Mounts and Nick Teixeira's pages. Come support. Shameless self plug over.
Bada bing, bada boom. Go do it.
Goes
folks.
the dynamite. Just to grab the 18. Don't overplay your hands. He does overplay his hand, but still drills it. Ryan is feeling good. But okay, let's talk about that shot selection, right? Let's really take a moment and say, if he's going for those last start trip 19s, if he's staying on the triple with full coverage over it, it's really showing where his confidence is at. Despite a 3 in the bed there from Shampine, the difference is Ryan is still in a position where he's clearly playing with some confidence right now. And I really like how his darts are reflecting that.
Oh, he's really taking off here in this one. Needs the corner pocket. 16s. Double or triple. He goes for the double. Inside is a great play, though. At least tackle the 2. So it's an easy pop. One and done when you return.
That's what they call it in the textbook. Easy pop, one and done when you return.
Why?
Yeah, this is going to be a 4-3 lead going into the break. My favorite segment of the entire show, the interview segment, was definitely my favorite part to get to know these players over the years. Definitely helped me become more well-rounded as a broadcaster and as a fan of the game and a student of the sport.
Until I found out that Haley's doing 30-minute interviews. If I was a player, I'd be like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, okay, but if you ever talk to Haley, I mean, listen, there's just insight after insight. Do you understand that Ram Guevara never learned more in his life than when he talked to Haley Robinson?
What is she asking about? My whole life story?
Life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, Will. We're getting down to the bottom of it, as that's a 4.83 win and a 4-3 lead for Ryan. Going into the break here, it is a race to 9, best of 17, 5 legs away for Ryan, 6 for Chris, and a lot of fight left in the story here, Will. We got a quick break coming up, don't we?
Yeah, it's going to be a quick interview with some of our both of our players, sorry.
30-minute interview.
Yeah, 30-minute interview. We'll be back in an hour, folks. So 5 minutes and we'll return with the rest of this matchup, folks. Don't go far.
Big nut out.
I'm Christopher Shampine, sharpshooter, Magneto Darts. I'm playing out of the Horseshoe this Monday with Golden Apple. I've been playing for 27 years. I took about a 4-year break, though, and then got back into it when my brother bought me a Grandboard. Jordan is the one I can remember, and me and him, we're both Magneto Darts, and we were struggling, boy, that night. So it was a battle, but we were not throwing our darts at all. Then when I got up against Leonard Gates, it was my first time playing CSC out there in Arizona. So a whole new place, whole new crowd. So it was more nerves than anything. And I just fell off when I was playing them. When you're playing in this level, you know better to play stupid darts and play hero darts. It does not work. You don't give anybody a look, especially Leonard Gates, because he will take advantage of it. And I just threw a lot of games away when I played against him by just playing stupid darts. As far as Don Utz, me and him, we battle every single time. Like, they were great matches. He has been sick, so by the time he got to his 6th game, he was out of fuel, which I hate him because me and him battle every time we play each other. It's always a great match. And now, coming up Monday, it's me and Ryan. We're both Magneto Darts. I haven't played Ryan one-on-one yet. I did play him at the TOC finals out there in Kansas City, but outside of that, I haven't played Ryan very much. Keep striving. If you have goals to be better, you can do it. And don't ever let anybody tell you can't. Because, I mean, I've come this far in just a year. And just like Mike Maloney and Ram Guevara, Leonard Gates, Mike Scarborough, you got JC Martinez, Mike Carter, Ryan Gervais, all these guys, They just all push me to be a better player. I want to give a shout out to Magneto Darts. I really respect Randy Magneto. He's one of my idols. And Be the GOAT, they helped me out with getting my signature jersey that matches my signature darts. Yeah, I just want to thank all my fans and family, especially my wife. She's my biggest supporter. And I want to give a shout out to Scott Gustafson. They call him Gusto MD. He's the one that got me to move to Indiana so I could pursue my darts to the next level. And they seen my skill and he told me I needed to come out here.
Are you new to darts and mounting your first ever dartboard? Look no further, we got you covered in 5 easy steps. Step 1. Measure the bullseye height from the floor and make a guide mark on the wall. For both soft tip and steel tip, it should be 5 feet and 8 inches or 1.73 meters. Step 2. Hang your bracket of choice. If you want seamless play between soft tip and steel tip, we recommend using a puck system, U-shape for soft tip and O-shape for steel tip. Otherwise, you can mount your board directly to the wall with screws. Always use drywall anchors when installing your dartboard to ensure the strongest connection and to avoid the board ripping out of the wall. Step 3. Line up your choice of mount with a pre-marked center on the back of your dartboard and drill it in. When using a puck, use the center screw to line up the outer 3 screws and make sure they lay flush to the puck when you sink them into the board. Step 4. Mount your dartboard by placing it against the wall and sliding it into the bracket. If you find that your dartboard is too wobbly, you can use dartboard wedges to stabilize it. Finally, step 5. Measure straight down from the bullseye to the floor and find your starting throw line distance, or the Aki, from that spot. For soft tip, you'll need to be 8 feet or 2.44 meters away from the starting point, while steel tip is only 7 feet and 9.25 inches or 2.37 meters away. Hope you found this video helpful, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Ryan Gervais, and I'll be making the trip up to Legends Bar to play out of there on the stream. And normally I play for NLA and Safari and Ashland. Yeah, I ended up playing Brett Hollanday week 1, and it was a rough week for both of us. Neither of us shot very good, and I was able to sneak that window, and we talked on the phone because we were good friends, and we talked about it, and yeah, neither of us shot what we should have been shooting, but I snuck out that win. And then week 2, I went against Jonathan Long, which shot amazing, and I was exhausted and somehow started catching fire and shot really well against him. And in week 3, playing Ram, that's always tough. So he got a big jump on me, and it was tough to even try coming back on that jump and whatnot. So then that put me against Rick in the losers bracket, and I got a jump on him, and then he started firing off really hot. So we had a good battle to the end. Yeah, with Chris, I know him a little bit because we're both sponsored by Magneto Darts and Gold Apparel, but I haven't really played much against him. I think I played against him in doubles at TOC, and he's a great shot and everything. And I think my strategy for on Monday is going to be put pressure on and hopefully keep it all match. Give shoutouts to NLA and Jeff Castle for letting me play out of the Safari in Ashland, and then all the people that come and support me, and a big shout out for my fiance for letting me do this, and my parents for watching the kid and stuff too when I need to. I'm Ryan Gervais, and you're watching the CSC.
All righty, welcome back, everybody, to our matchup
in the house.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. Ryan Gervais, Chris Shampine here in this one. Pretty good back and forth so far. I think pretty in line with our overall NPRs. 4.97 for Ryan and a 4.63 for Chris. But I think the last 4 legs, I mean, pretty impressive there from Ryan.
Yeah, I think definitely showing the right direction, the right trend of everything going on there. So if I'm Ryan, I'm thinking, man, I didn't want that break to happen right there. I was rolling. If I'm Chris, I'm thinking, thank goodness I was leaning on the ropes. I'm ready for a little bit of a reset. You can see him. Look at that. The big clap over the head, the roll of the shoulders. The Magneto sponsored player going to have some desires in front of him here. And the desire is to get this 4-4 to start.
You're right. 100% correct. Chris is going to be thinking, all right, yeah, that break happened at the right time. Ryan's going to be hating it. I think if I was Ryan, I'd just kind of keep on the board during that break. If I was him, just keep on chucking at it, just keep going. I mean, we'll see what happens here after after our break. We'll get going here in just a moment here. Reminder, dartstoc.com is where you can go to get all information regarding the Partners Promoting Darts program, CSC Challenger Series, WCS, and all the other additives, the PPD National, the All-Star Triples, yada, 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 DRTs. Head on over. It's a great website to find out all that information.
Here we go. Looks like they're getting going here. Chris, going to get off to the races. Get things rolling. Let's see how you start. Set your precedent right. Nice and steady turn. And this is exactly what he's doing. He loads up all three in there. Peanut, walnut, cashew. Now Ryan's going to have to fire right back. You can see the different styles of throws between the players, right? You look at Ryan, set position, slight rock. Very slight. I actually don't mind it to get that muscle actuated. While you see a little bit more of you can call him the sharpshooter because he pulls right from the hip almost. He does slow down once he hits that L in his arm on the first start, but then afterwards it's all rhythm from there as that's back-to-back 9 marks. The sniper firing away.
Great
Sharpshooter
stuff
sniper.
Here. Yeah, it works. It works. Great stuff here from Champ as he's in prime position to make this 4-4. So much for that 9-3, Will.
Yeah, not looking like a good prediction on the score line, but looking like a great game here for Chris, continuing to find the triples. He's continuing to move along and catches the wrong side of the wire, but that is beautiful. 8 for 9 on triples, 8.33. Champ is going to need to not try to wash this off with shampoo anytime soon. Keep this feeling going. That was a stretch. Thanks for the pity laugh there, Will.
That was a bit rough.
That was not good, brother.
No, that's why I was surprised he gave me that.
I mean, I'm sorry, Daddy.
I'm sorry, Daddy. How about you, Will?
All right, look at this leg. 7.0 for Chris to get the leg win.
7.0 no for Ryan on the other side. That was a great standard. Excited to see that. Hey, Will.
Yes.
Get an exclusive look at the latest dart launches from Target and Shot with A to Z Darts, featuring everything you need for a brand new dart setup. Check it out over on their website today at a-zdarts.com and tap the banners on their homepage to shop all. That's a-zdarts.com. Thanks, Haley.
Hasn't missed a beat. Look at this guy.
A 4 mark is a slight punishment, but you really just wanted to put the dart in the dirt there. Ryan should be able to stabilize, but now he's going to start asking for some favors. He's going to pop this 20 on the last. He's trying to stay with some momentum. I like the shot selection. Stay true on the pop. But now you're saying, okay, I hit a 5. I'm asking Chris, can he hit a 6? Can he close and get a number open or stay and put out a reach?
Well, he opens 18 immediately. And look at this play.
But
in rhythm.
Discipline on that last start. That was too much rhythm, right? That last start was quick. It wasn't really close to the triple, and it was at the wrong number, in my opinion, because you're still leaving it to be a return to sender here.
Address unknown. Here we go. Oh, just below that trip 18.
That was almost the return to sender right there. Now you got to settle down. Your heart's starting to race. Your darts are starting to fly. Be calculated. Be precise. Talk about darts being a game of accuracy, but this type of matchup demands precision more often than not. Are you afraid of the ocean, Will? Like, do you have any problems with the ocean?
What?
I don't
What
know.
does that
Like,
mean?
well, you're in Kansas, right? So, like, you don't have a lot of ocean.
So are you like saying, am I scared of the ocean?
Like, yeah, no, like, would you? Okay, would you go swim in the ocean?
Yeah.
Would you snorkel?
Yeah.
Would you go deep sea fishing?
Yeah.
Would you go on
I
a
have
cruise?
been. Cruise would be a little much because I get like motion sickness, but if I could like take medicine for it. Big 9 for Ryan. Where are you going with this, brother? Are you inviting me to a cruise? What are you doing here?
No, I hate cruises with a burning passion. I just didn't know you. I mean, you don't have a lot of water there. You know, I didn't know what your take. Florida boy likes the ocean.
Do you think like I don't like water because I'm in Kansas?
When did you
What?
learn how to swim? How old were you?
Like typical age, I was a toddler.
Oh,
Brother,
throw you in the pool?
you think I'm from Kansas and we just don't know how to swim and stuff? What is your deal? What is this? Everybody in the Midwest should be insulted right now. What is
Just Kansas.
this?
Just Kansas. So you guys like? I'm not saying you guys don't have any water, but I'm just
Like Table
you know,
Rock Lake is like a huge thing.
I know people that grew up in other places that were a little bit afraid of large bodies of water because they didn't grow up around them. I lived in Florida for 18 years. I got used to having large bodies of water around. I also happen to be a large body in the water when I'm around.
You okay? Guys, come here. Come here. Yep, come here. My wife is coming down right now because she is so pissed right now.
Hannah Stewart coming down. Rare triple appearance right now on the comms. Hannah Stewart?
She said, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were streaming. I totally forgot about that." So maybe she didn't know.
But I'm still pissed.
But she's still
We
mad.
might have brown lakes, but we don't.
No, listen, I'm happy to know you can swim. I just didn't know.
She said, "We might have brown lakes, but we know how to swim."
Can I tell you why I didn't think Will know how to swim? Because I've seen him in a pool one time, and there was a little lazy river, and we said, let's swim around and see who can go the fastest around this lazy river. And I swim. I like go and I'm paddling and I'm trying to swim as fast as possible in this little loop. Will does the most comically insane squat run in this pool that I have ever seen. It was one of the funniest looking things of all time.
Who won
I've
the
yet
race?
to see him actually swim.
Who won the race? Exactly. I just
Might have won the
outsmarted you
race, but
guys.
Ryan might win the leg here.
A whole
Well,
leg
cleanup
that was
duty?
talked about random BS because of you, by the way.
You act like that stopped because I'm gone. Okay, let's not high road me here. I still listen. Let's get it right.
Oh my gosh. Everybody in the Midwest should hate Nick DeShare right now.
I'm
by
in the
way.
Midwest.
Everybody should hate Nick DeShare right now. Anyway, Chris, to start us off in leg number 10.
Chat, I have you guys open up now. I can see you guys again. Can everyone just say number 1 if you missed the Nick? Just type the number 1 real quick.
No. Please. No. Number 2.
Well, that is what you are, Will. Is Ryan here going to try to punch just the light open? Does he swing? No, he's staying down. And does find that corner of the 19. A tough position, but does convert.
That was a pity one. Angela.
The fact there was just one when the chat update was so bad. Angela's got my back, though.
Perfect opportunity for Ryan here. Can commit one at the 19s and take a look. Or he's going to take a look right off the bat. I don't mind either option. Yeah, good play there. You got a whopping 2 ones. 3 ones.
3. And the wisest comment tonight, can we go ahead and patch in Mr. Green and cut Nick? At least it's Mr. Nick. Wait, but like his is last name, but mine's first name. All right. I'm not even going to question that right now.
You're still a child. That's why. Anyway.
I am what I eat. 220s here on the close is what's needed. But that 13 was just absolutely wild. Yeah, I don't know. Like, must have got away from him on that dart. Not going to be happy. Chris, can he settle down? Can he go and recover the position in this leg? He goes for the double 19 at the last. Don't like it with the mark on the 20. You have to bail out to another number if you feel like you have to cover. Not using your darts very efficiently here. This is going to be a big opportunity now. This 20 should go away. You should be throwing 2 darts at it. Does it in 1.
Yeah, good play there for Ryan. Has a 104-point advantage here. Chris forced to find a new ground. Does he take a look at the 19? Yeah, he's going to go ahead and commit to the close there. It's a tough decision, but it's a smart decision. 51 points doesn't give you the lead, so go ahead and, take away that scoring option, force Ryan to the 18s, although he's been collecting fairly easy, as you can see there. 17s now for another 9.
Beautiful shot there. Continues to fire the cannons. Beautiful work. Oh, my goodness. Is the cannon in the room with us? We're at 11 cannonballs tonight. Seriously, you guys could have just said cannonballs. You had to say flag burning while I was gone? I'm the problem?
Wasn't me. Although I did say, I like it. And then I quickly backtracked after I saw the first clip.
See, I know how to swim.
Well,
maybe it happened. It's okay. It is totally all right. Chris not going to be happy with how he's trying to save this leg on the 15s. Ryan should be able to clean this up and go ahead and get another 2-leg differential here. Brett saying Chris's strategy is definitely different at this level. I mean, okay, 2 things. One, it has to be, right? Your strategy does have to be different at this level. When you're playing compared to your average league or even average tournament play, when you're playing long format, it's a lot about committing and getting comfortable and finding momentum. And then you can adapt your strategy because it's long enough where if you need to get a little frisky with it, you can. What I will say is that just at times here, Chris plays so much with his momentum that he's not really fully analyzing turn. When you're momentum and when you're a rhythm player, you need to take a moment, slow yourself down and say, this is going to be the shot I want to shoot. Because as long as that's embedded in your brain, there's no chance what's on the rhythm you're going to hesitate as long as you have it truly materialized.
Well, double 18 to close it. Ryan 1-2 pop on the Bulls, and this differential is something to mention because now it's 6-4, and usually this is the right time to find a 2-leg differential.
How about a little bit of emotion there from Ryan? Give a little wah on that one.
I think it's good to kind of let some emotions go here and there at the right times, right? That's a good time to do so because it's a meaningful moment in the match. But Ryan has an opportunity to kind of settle himself back in and get right back after it, where he doesn't have to really start the next leg, as we know our format here. So,
for some players, letting out the emotion is like a late night text to an ex. Either it works out great or you really ruin tomorrow.
You really ruin most of your day the next day because you realize, what did I freaking do? Exactly. Now I got to do this for another 7 months.
But how many times, I mean, have you seen players let out emotion, get the adrenaline going? I think like the Mike Maloney's of the world, where it obviously helps them. It gets them engaged. That is how they live. Versus players that are typically not showing emotion, letting it out, and it's an adrenaline dump.
FKL takes the win 9-5 over Daryl Nycannon. So showing some of that form he had in the first 2 weeks tonight to get the win over Grandpa. Unfortunate for Daryl, he will exit our CSC Challenger Series. What a display, though, from that gentleman. He's got a pretty good storyline behind him with the fact that he's still kind of battling and fighting. I mean, he has cancer, ladies and gentlemen, so he's trying to overcome that. We do want to, kind of keep him on our mind as he continues to fight that fight. But yeah, what a run from him this season.
Yeah, great stuff to see. I mean, again, to get to the points, top 8 in Division 1 of the CSC is one of the highest accolades. I think getting this far into this show, even just getting out of the first round, you get one win on the board is a big accomplishment, let alone to go on the run he did and have the good performance. 9-5 against one of the season favorites, Kevin Luke, who had an upset on the winner's side of the bracket, right? Well, now, I mean, Ram Guevara, Kevin Luke in a 5th-6th match. If you told me preseason that was a loser's bracket matchup happening at that position, I would say you're insane. This is a slow down leg. This is not what you want to be seeing if you're either one of these guys. If Ryan wins this, the confidence for Chris goes into the dumps. It's one good shot away from just being a leg that it should be his. And that's the one good shot. Will's saying it. Will?
Yeah, I was just sitting there waving my hand right when he hit the 2 into the triple. I was just kind of saying bye-bye, knowing that 17 is going to be gone. Ryan's hit that shot a few times this evening. The trip 18 down to the 17s for the cover. And yeah, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is about to be 7-4 pending disaster from Ryan. But I just don't think that's going to come. 1, 2, 3 pop. No, he goes over for the transfer on the second dart. I love it.
Yeah, playing with confidence, just showing, hey, I have the energy, I have the momentum. And if there's one thing I think when I see Ryan Gervais walk up to the board, it is he has swagger. There's over 700 plus of you guys watching around here. I'm going to ask for 2 favors right now. 1, hit share because this isn't over yet. Chris needs your support if you're cheering for him. Ryan needs your support if you want him to hold on to this lead. 2, my darts come out in just a few days, guys. If they come out, we sell 20 sets in the first day, 24-hour charity fundraising live stream with a bunch of special guest appearances, a full production, full show. Guys,
okay.
Want to do something cool? You'll see something really exciting coming up here. I've been cooking up something in the background and really excited for this launch day.
I still haven't gotten my phone call, but also I was very fearful for you at first. I'm not going to lie to you. When you said 24-hour live stream and nothing else, I was thinking you in front of a board for 24 hours.
No,
that is a nightmare.
No one wants that.
That is a nightmare, ladies and gentlemen.
No, there would be segments. Yeah, we're going to get a dance-a-thon, says Haley. No, that's a 7-4 lead for Ryan. No, it would be 24 hours. We would have special guests come by. We would do live interviews with different notable figures in the space. We would go through and maybe watch some old darts documentaries. We'd play for a while. We'd have special guests show up to my apartment. It would be a full-blown production. So it would not just be 24 hours of playing, and it would be a fundraiser. I believe we're going to try to partner, if we sell 20 sets, with the Pink Ladies.
Cool. Well, let me know. Let me know if you need any assistance.
No, only people that can sell barrels get to play on our 24 hours of fun.
Okay, well, top 10 in sales last year on A to Z. What now?
Yeah, shout out Jen Mounds. Her back hurts.
Nope. Will Stewart.
Well, how about that 9-mark open from Chris? And then continuing to find a little bit more momentum. I said 5 for 6 on the trips. This is reminiscent of that 7-0 leg we saw earlier on. He is not having the consistency, but he definitely has the ceiling.
Yeah, he's finding the right time to hit this, though. He can build some momentum and find a few legs back to back. That would be ideal. But look at Ryan finding a good shot at an ideal time as well. Big 9 for him. Number 8 so far on the evening. 14 on the night.
Do we have an over-under tonight?
I said 17.5.
Oh, I want to fight Chris right now if I'm in his corner. That shot selection. Okay, you hit the first dart on the trip 17. push off on here. Right now, you're setting up opportunities to have a 4-4 or 4-3 type of bull race. This is still too close for comfort because you didn't convert on the 16. Yes, the error is probably going to happen here. Yes, you're probably going to get away with it, but why give chances? Now it's a 32-point difference. Now you have to find a trip. If you hit two singles and close to 16, trip 15, trip 20, trip 19, 4-3 on the bulls. Keep up, everybody. That's what I'm talking about.
What? Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that, especially given the circumstances here. You know that Ryan now has an opportunity, and what is he going to do? Does he trip the 15 first and then take a look? I honestly think that's a good idea.
Yes, start 15. You have to. Walk the
go.
dog.
Big triple. Oh, my goodness.
What a time. Ryan drills it and finds the white horse to punish the clerical error.
What a white horse, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Chris is going to be kicking himself for that one.
That is a match-defining shot. That is the shot that when this match is over, if Chris doesn't win it, is going to eat him alive because you're going to think, man, I had a chance to bring this back within 2. Instead, now Ryan more likely pushing to match points, all because of an errant shot selection. He has all the momentum in the world, and this is now his to lose.
Man, you went domo arigato, Mr. Roboto on us there for a second, but still, at least we were able to got the last parts of those that statement, because you're right. Yeah, I think that, wow. I mean, just a clinical error from Chris, and Ryan, right shot, right time, 8-4, puts him one leg away. It's going to be hard to come back from this situation for Chris, but look at him stomp on the gas with a 9 to kick off leg number 13.
It's not the ability for Chris that's been the problem. It's the shot selection. This is where you review the tape and you say, okay, I need to play this a little bit safer, a little bit smarter. Clearly, you have the firepower to be able to be the strong arm and legs, which means you're not afraid of legs going long, right? Now, Ryan, he doesn't have to win right now. He doesn't even have to win the next leg. He gets time to settle down and get the chance to lock this one in. Well, Chris has to not only win this, but he has to win with a certain level of authority. And we've seen 8-4 comebacks, Mike Maloney, Ram Guevara in season 5, go all the way to a last leg decider. The level of performance at the Division 1 that you need to do that is near perfection. It is magnificence. It is true brilliance. And that's why that episode was one of the best of all times.
Well, as you stated, Ryan's thinking in the back of his mind, it doesn't have to be here. It can be in the next leg or two that I get this done. As you said, time is on his side.
I think Ryan's thinking, man, they make really good apple pie shots here at Legends. Brett and Gina told me about it.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, apple pie up there in the Wisco area and what have you. My goodness. Brother, didn't we? I don't want to talk. Yes, you've already. You just openly spoke about it on your post today. Remember that one at TOC a few years back, brother?
Yeah.
Good old. Thank you, Wisconsinites. We appreciate you.
8-0 plays a 6.33. Oh my god, as sweet as the apple pie moonshine that we've had with some Wisconsinites.
They brought some cherry pie as well. That was really a delight. Something different.
Well, she is my
cherry pie.
Yeah, I know. I did make a post about that today, as this like should still be going despite the 6-point plus effort from Ryan over to Chris. But yeah, I talked about it. I played terrible this weekend, and I don't care if I play good, even though I was practicing fine. I practice sober. I've been playing darts a lot more lately. But the handful of times I've won tournaments this year, I was drinking, and I was drinking more than I was comfortable with. I started off playing terrible and then felt like I needed to drink. And I realized halfway through the event, I was like, this is terrible. I got my partner I was playing with that weekend, Jasmine Clark, said, like, literally, you're not having fun, and you have good sober darts because that's literally how you play 99% of the time, except for when you go to a tournament. And I realized, you know what? She's right. And it's been spending some time now and realizing that. And I want to go ahead and put it out into the world and say, no, like, do this, because you're literally going to hurt your own love of the game. I mentioned it on the Pointed Questions podcast. drinking, if you've never drank and played darts before, the worst thing you can do is start drinking and playing darts if you have the desire to get better.
Yep. Yeah, why would you add it to the mix, right? If you don't need it,
Exactly.
don't use it.
It's a performance enhancer until it isn't.
You can always, of course, have one every now and then. We're not trying to steer you clear of that, but yeah.
No, if you love your wife and children, don't drink. Just kidding. No. There's a difference also if those are drinking because they're playing and those that happen to drink when they play. There is a difference between those two statements.
I think this is a good reminder, folks. Don't drink and drive either. Uber, get your Uber Lyft in.
Yeah, you don't want to end up in a ditch. That's the one thing you don't want to do.
You don't want to do that, brother.
Don't want to do that, guys.
Never. All righty. Well, Ryan starts off with 3 in the 20s. Whew. And look at Chris with the answer. Good 9.
We mentioned it. It's momentum. If you're going to make any chance at a comeback, it is about rolling this leg. It is about getting good darts. It is about feeling like you are unbeatable. That's how the mentality you have to try to drive into your opponent. And Ryan's pretty unshakable typically. I wouldn't expect him to tense up once he gets the throwback. Well, when's the last time you've been to Minnesota?
I've driven through Minnesota for lacrosse. So Whammo a few years back. That would be the last time.
I was going to say, so, that was what 2023 was in lacrosse. So, well, Will was definitely the, was it 24? No. Yeah. Well, it was both. It was both.
2024.
2023 is the first year I went.
Yeah, but it was 2024 as well.
Oh, so it was both years.
Yep.
The reason I say that is because the question is who's the top player in Minnesota. I would say in 2024 is probably Will Stewart for that 1 hour that he was driving through. Let's be honest. Here. There's more and more competition. I mean, there was obviously an argument for Hinsey, the Henseys, either one of them, Brett Hollanday. Hayden Holliday has big aspirations to get there one day. The Becks. I don't think I would pick a singular one right now.
That kid will let you know about it too. He
is not afraid.
That dude tries to ask us for money matches of all people. I'm like, dude, are you dumb? Go ask one of those guys that's playing right now. Stop trying to take the chump change from us, bro. Go over there. Get out of here.
Will, what you actually said to me when that question was proposed was, if he asks me one more time, I'm going to take all his money.
You better watch it because I will. Hayden. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, anyway. Look at this. This might be over here and now. The slowdown from Chris, despite the big 7, should get a shot here. Only a 4 mark on the table to have advantage going into the Bulls. It might be more than that. Grabs the 15 to seal it away here. Ryan goes ahead and finds a 9, and it might be all over here, folks.
Yeah, what a shot there for Ryan. I mean, taking advantage of these opportunities that he's given to steal away these legs at meaningful moments right at the end, right? And now he needs 3 Bulls to advance here into the 5th-6th match against Kevin Luke. No, sorry.
Almost.
Sean Cafflish. I was looking at the top half.
They look very similar.
My apologies. Ram Guevara has Kevin Luke, guys. My apologies.
1 more bull needed. And not going to happen, but 3 bulls to close and 4 to get up. It is a 7-bull ask. It is all but over here. And this will be, again, a good run. A top 8 finish is nothing to be ashamed of. But I feel like Chris left some on the table with the shot selection tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he did. I
got to be honest. This is kind of fun. This is what it's like to just sit down and be the comment. I don't have to push buttons.
Nope.
This is awesome.
It's different, isn't it? It's different. Your first time actually doing this side of well, a couple times you've done it.
It's been a couple.
Yeah. 5-5-3 at the end there for Ryan to take the win tonight. He threw a 5.05 overall for our stats. That's that'll do. That'll do for now.
Yeah, great performance. You can see him there in his Walmart polo. Absolutely did phenomenal. And he's going to be using his, I believe that's a $300 prize money increase. He's going to be using that prize money to probably buy another Walmart polo.
That might be a Goodwill Under Armour. You never know, brother. You never know. But hey, yeah, good performance here from him. He's going to advance into the next stage. As I said, Sean Cafflish will await there for him. For us next week, it'll be Ram Guevara versus Kevin Luke. So we know that's going to be some fireworks. No doubt about it. Those two can definitely put up a good performance.
Well, guys, I'm just here to do shameless promotions. Barrel's coming out in the next couple of days here. Podcast every other Tuesday. Nick D does things, content coming out more regular than ever. On top of that, you guys should still be watching the show every Monday and Wednesday. I have been. It's been awesome. How about big hats off to the crew? I'll tell you, when I stepped away, I knew it was in good hands. And Sean, Will, and the other guest commentators, Haley, I mean, you guys have all been doing phenomenal. And the players have been amazing. The chat, you've been all right. That's about it.
Other than the 2-hour interviews from Haley, I think that she's doing all right. She's doing all right.
She likes the bond with the players. She is a woman of the people, Will. If there's one thing that I know about Haley Robinson, it's that she loves people.
Totally a people person. Totally.
Well, Big Nut, I think we had a great match in front of us tonight. I think Ryan showed that he has some very interesting potential to play a little bit of spoiler on Catfish, who I would favor overall in that next week matchup for them. Of course, I got to be honest, just because I'm on the mic here, I have to say it. I'm taking Leonard Gates over Mike Maloney in the seat match. I just wanted for the fans, for the people.
Let's do it. That'll happen April 13th, folks. If you're wondering, that seat match, but we got a new one. We got a good one coming up on Wednesday. It's going to be Shorty, Nathaniel Fowler, taking on Chris Alexander in our Division II battle. That's a 7th, 8th position battle on the loser side. So we look forward to bringing you that coverage at 8 p.m. Central Time, per usual, on USA Darts and Partners Promoting Darts. Nick, big shout out to you for joining us here, folks. Man, it was great to having you, brother. It was great having you back.
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell you, after sitting in here tonight, man, I'm glad I have my Mondays and Mondays back. This is hard work. I'm so over it. This is terrible. No, it's great. This show's amazing. You guys are amazing. The players are amazing. Make sure to follow so you guys don't miss out on any of the action week in, week out with the talented broadcast crew, talented players, and the decent producer.
Take care, guys. Good night.